Siyempre, iba yung ikaw lang talaga. Wala yung parang may kaseksyang iba.
Isipin mo na lang, yung technique na natutunan mo dun sa isa, ma-apply sa'yo. Eh di may internet!
Ano pinag-uusapan natin dito?
So, you wanna start muna?
I'm for monogamy because how can you have Damn!
Kaya natin.
You can only have feelings for one person. If you say that you're in love with two people, you're basically just saying that you're in love with having sex with them. Like for the second person. So, for talking about feelings, I don't think polyamory exists. It's just a matter of being attracted to someone and claiming that it's love.
Ako naman for the side of polyamory. First of all, just to like establish the direction I'm going to. Hindi ako straight. So therefore, you always have that thing na you're accepting, you're pretty much open to all types of love. Iniisip ko din yung thinking na, kasi dahil hindi ka straight, kaya ganyan ka mag-accept. But no! Doon pumapasok yung societal aspect na parang I've had so many friends with different relationship setups. And I've seen setups na toxic, I've seen setups that work. Yung collective experiences na yun really contribute to how I feel about polyamorous relationship. There are many setups in life where you can love multiple people at the same time.
Tama naman yun. For me, you cannot love just one person.
Yeah.
Yun yung syempre, mahal mo nanay mo, mahal mo kapatid mo, mahal mo. That's all love. Pero when you say kasi romantically in love.
Yes!
That's...
Yeah.
So...
Because then there's a difference with platonic love and like romantic love.
So parang for me, I'm up for monogamy.
I'm in a polyamorous relationship.
Okay.
So I've been with someone for nearly 3 years, turning 3 next year. And he has a girlfriend and they just celebrated their 9 years.
Okay.
And being in a relationship with one person is already work enough. And the idea of pursuing that with multiple people is already parang ang hirap na. Some people have this idea that just because you're polyamory, it's already menage a trois.
Yeah.
It's not. It's more of a V. Na I'm seeing him and he's seeing someone. But the girlfriend and I are not together. We're just friends. Bull yung parang, oh, let's have an open relationship because it's fun.
easier.
I'm like,
That!
to you, ang
That!
like it involves a lot of time management, resource management.
Basically, you're building another relationship with another person.
That's why I do agree that some people would find it hard to wrap their heads around it kasi ang
Pero
hirap talaga.
question, may partner ka, tapos may girlfriend siya. Does she know?
Yes.
Yung kayong dalawa?
Yes, because that's one thing about polyamory.
Let's go to cheating. Why cheat when you can just talk about it and come up with a setup which could be you guys keep going, you guys break up, or you guys offer a polyamorous relationship?
Like, give me your glass.
Can you help yourself from being jealous in the initial stages of the relationship?
In the start of my relationship, I've always felt envy at the fact that they live together. Okay lang naman na magselos ako. Yung tipong,
That's
what do I do with that
after
jealousy?
feeling that way.
Siguro feeling ko, yan yung kaibahan sa monogamous people. Kasi when you feel jealous, you feel jealous.
Parang mas
The mere
heavy yung weight
difference-
ng pagiging
Kasi-
jealous nyo.
It's just that there's like this obligation for our partners. If there's like some sort of jealousy that's going on, they immediately have to cut it off. You guys have to like make amends in order for things to work out better, which we find difficult mentally to do.
But for me, in the end, sometimes it's ego. Parang hindi nyo matanggap na may iba kayong kasama. May kahate, parang it's ego. Sabi ni Nina na parang, jealous of the one whose arms are around you, but I'm a mature person who has to let go of my ego.
An attack. An attack.
Outside of this is also the idea na parang it's just a justification for cheating. It's not. If you're a cheater, you're a cheater.
Well, if you
Essentially
say na,
the same thing.
Yun lang naman yun may consent.
Yeah.
Pero kasi when you say na hindi alam ng isang party,
That's cheating.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's cheating.
Okay.
That's not
cheating.
polyamory.
So at least we agree on that spectrum.
Yeah.
Dun kasi may tubig na eh.
Do
Oo.
you ever find yourself in a situation na gusto mo lang siyang lapitan din kasi alam mong mas ibibigay nila sa'yo yung feelings nila kasi alam nilang may fallout sila with their partners?
It's a maturity level thing. So I'm dating someone, right? But I also have a boyfriend. Siguro nag-away kami nung dinidate ko. I would tell my boyfriend, not because, babe, pay more attention to me, it's your chance. But it's more like, help me process these
My
emotions
feelings.
and
Yeah.
these feelings.
Away sila, wala kang pakialam doon.
Meron.
Ganun ba yun?
As a friend, may
As a
pakialam
friend,
ka.
because
Oo.
it's a foundation of
Nag-away
friendship.
sila eh. Hindi mo kukonsintihin yung nag-away kami, so dito muna ako sa isa.
Yung alak. For monogamous people, isn't there that feeling of relationship claustrophobia?
The comfort is there, so hindi kami nasasakal.
Nakikita ko mga mag-boyfriend na mag-girlfriend that they don't know anyone else outside their relationship, that they're together, lagi sila magkasama kakain. For sure, they're monogamous. For sure, yung ganon.
Definitely.
If you and your partner are together 24/7, but you are free to do whatever you want, I don't think that's a problem. You can't completely say and stereotype na monogamous people who have this 24/7 na magkasama kayo is toxic. Kasi there's a thing called immature relationships and mature relationships and monogamous relationships. And I'm sure that also applies to the polyamorous side.
Note to self, when this
Kasi-
video gets released, never look at the comments.
And I'm like,
Never nyo bang naisip na parang,
Yung parang talo ka.
oo, ganon.
Hindi ako talo.
Hindi ka
Mahal ako
talo.
ng tao na mahal ko. And may nagmamahal sa tao na mahal ko. Saan ako talo dun? That's what you see, and probably if you
That's
were
not
in
what
that
I-
relationship, that's how you'd feel. But that's a reflection of your insecurities.
With the
And
relationships
me,
that you have.
I decide how I feel about it. I decide how I handle it.
I love your tat. When did you get this?
in my perspective, let me just open up for a bit. Like, I came from living in Abu Dhabi, moving into the Philippines after basically 18 years of living there. With what I've been deeming to live with is that you are committed to one partner to build a life with. If you are in a polyamorous relationship, it's like, how do you determine to go and live by the fact that you are going to be settling with just being this and not moving on to like starting a life with this person, having kids, because there's someone in the background?
That's my point. It's hard work. Some people think kasi na parang we've all got it together because we're multiple people. It's not. We deal with jealousy, sometimes with feelings of neglect. And yun eh. It's a constant struggle.
But why go through that trouble
nga.
if you can
Exactly.
just be with one person?
Yun nga.
Being with one person that can give you and provide you that
Ba't
will
ka
be
nandun?
just fine.
But it's not the struggle na parang walang returns eh. It's like hard work. If
Yeah.
you work for something and yung returns is fulfilling.
Pero same lang din naman siya sa mono.
These things naturally happen in a relationship.
With one
So,
partner.
yeah, exactly, one partner. And I get that it's hard work to maintain two relationships
din
at once.
eh.
But the problem is, ikaw din yung nasasaktan dito. Kasi you have that feeling of jealousy, you have that
What's
feeling of
there?
insufficiency. And why would you think that this is the most appropriate way to go when you could be happy with just one person providing that, and you have
And
the
sa'yo lang siya, wala
assurance,
kang ka-share.
you have the assurance that you won't be shared.
Yeah.
You're one dick!
buong
Pagkatao
pagkatao
mo,
mo,
binibigay mo.
buong pagkatao mo sa'yo. Ako kasi, parang di ako nakikipagrelasyon para lang fling. I've been in a relationship for 8 years. And mas healthy siya kasi masarap lang planuhin yung sarili mo sa isang tao lang. Kahit one dick to lang yan forever.
You chose it!
I mean, I chose
You
it.
chose
I chose
to
it.
make love to that person your entire
Yes.
life.
Alam ko, love kayo nung mga partner nyo. Pero syempre, iba yung ikaw lang talaga. Wala yung parang may kaseksyang iba.
A part of me is like super mortified to be able to be saying this because it'll be on record. But at the same time, isipin mo na lang, yung technique na natutunan mo dun sa isa, ma-apply sa'yo.
Why can't you use that technique from the past and bring it up?
Wala nga siyang alam-alam eh. Kasi parang kayo lang, ano matuturo mo sa kanya?
And then may internet! Google
Then again, porn is never reliable.
I wasn't talking about porn. I was talking about Googling sex positions and trying it out with your loved one.
Ay, girl.
Come on.
Having a new sex position, try it out.
Oh, honey, spicing up your sex life is just positions?
That's
Honey.
it.
No one said just limiting it to positions.
I mean...
Ano pinag-uusapan natin dito? Sex! Ba't pa?
Ano mas...
Wait, I have a genuine question.
Ah.
Have you ever considered going on a threesome with your boyfriend and yung girl niya?
Parang nandun din kasi yung attraction factor eh. I'm not attracted to the girlfriend.
What if? What if?
O, edi kung pumayag, edi pumayag. Eh,
Balik tayo sa ano ng consent.
Consent.
Kung gusto ng lahat, edi gusto ng lahat. Tara! Ganun lang kadali yun.
Yung sex bonus lang yan eh. I mean, yung companionship, yung pagsasama, yung partnership, yun yung essence talaga no. No, parang marriage is a union.
Yes.
of two
people
people with one feeling for each other. Paano mo nakikita yung sarili mo sa isang polyamorous relationship na having kids, building a life together, having a future, parang ganon.
If they get married, kasi they've been together longer, if they get married, nothing's really gonna change. You're still gonna have the same responsibilities. You're still gonna take care of each other. Kasi if you do it right, in a way that you both take care and you both nurture these relationships, technically, if they get married, that's just a piece of paper for them.
But won't it be a hindrance to the kid itself if ever?
Why would it be a hindrance?
You're just getting more support, more emotional support, more care.
And also, like, in a shallow sense, you'll have a babysitter if you want to go to date night.
Super shallow, but it is true.
Yeah.
What if the child brings problems to the relationship?
I hate that I sound like a broken record. It's ego, it's communication. I feel neglected because you've been dedicating too much time on raising the child. So it's up to the person who has been neglecting the partner to be better. And if you're
No argument.
if you're surrounded, parang,
No arguments. That's
because
solid points.
if the environment is rooted on love, respect,
Yes.
and care,
Yes.
what's so wrong with bringing a child into
the
that?
picture.
Sometimes in the end, some people who
Polyamory.
practice polyamory, they end up being monogamous. Because in the end, they recognize how tiring it is. Parang some people who are for monogamy would be like, di kung ganon, at the end of the day, nagpaka-polyamory ka pa. And I'm like, it's the journey. You love someone, and in the end, you both recognize that it's not working. That's the decision.
At saka just because you don't get married to a certain person doesn't mean you love the person any
Less. I poured your eyes.
It's all just a choice. Choice ng tao kung monogamy siya, choice ng tao kung polyamory
Polyamory
siya.
siya.
Ito tayo, ito kami.
And we respect that.
Yes, yun lang naman yung importante dun eh.
Having this debate, honestly, like, opened up both our eyes in the
Yes,
sense na,
correct.
kasi ako, I personally thought na polyamory, like everybody else, is an excuse to cheat.
Yes.
Pero what I didn't know
Yes.
is how it actually works behind the scenes.
Yes.
Kasi it's understandable then coming from us na we're so conditioned to monogamy. It was hard for us then to grasp kasi the logic of being not just in love with one person, but also sharing that love that you have for one person to another, which we openly accept kasi guys, it's 2020.
Yes.
Ako, a part of me is like being for polyamorous. I want to look at the camera and say, if you think polyamory is for you because you want multiple partners and you just don't want to cheat, you're just a cheater. Be better. I mean, kasi parang, I really hate that stereotype.
Oh, God, whatever works for you, go for it.
Mahal mo yung
As
tao,
long
mahal
as
ka
there's
ng
love,
tao.
respect,
Wala ka
consent.
wala ka sinasagasang tao.
Oo.
And so, we therefore conclude, I don't wanna say
Tagay na lang.
anything. Tagay na tayo.
Cheers!